Hi guys, Peter Finch here, teacher professional down at Trafford Golf Centre in an absolutely sun-baked Manchester today. Couldn't ask for a better day. If you're not from the northwest of England, then you might not realise this is about as good as it gets up here, so I'm in a pretty damn good mood today. Now what I'm going to be doing is a video just answering some of my subscribers' questions about wedges and specifically about centre contact with the wedges. So hitting the wedge out the middle of the club face, which generates the maximum amount of kind of distance and spin ratio, so you get the most out of those short shots from around the green. Now specifically the questions I've been asked is about kind of a heel contact, so one out the heel but off to the right hand side. But this is something I've been looking at quite a lot recently because a few of my sessions down here at the golf centre are struggling with contacts from across the face. If you want to get the most out of your wedges, the most amount of reaction, the most amount of spin and the consistent amount of distance control, you need to be hitting the centre of the club face. So I've got a great little drill you can use to actually make that more possible and to hopefully improve your wedge game kind of all around. And it's a dead simple one to do. It'll only take a few balls to get used to, but then you can just practice to really groove a much better path into the ball. Because that's what it's generally down to. If you're not quite striking it out the centre of the club, it's going to be a strange path through the ball. When you are hitting good wedge shots, the path through is generally a slightly inside path to square to slightly inside again, but not as much. You could relatively say straight into the back of the ball, although that wouldn't be quite technically true. It's pretty much a straight path into the back of the ball, centre club face contact, and then firing away. So this drill you can use is to actually alter your path and to improve, like I said, the centreness of the strike. So let's crack on with it. Now, like I said, most of the questions I've been getting is about a heel contact, so this is specifically for a heel, but you can see in a moment, you can just switch this drill around to use it if you are getting a toe contact. Now for a general wedge setup, what I like to see for the shorter shots especially, is the feet and the hips to be slightly open to the target line, but the shoulders and the club to be pointing straight down the target line, down towards that green flag down there. Red flag down there. I'm a bit colourblind, you'll let me off with that. So it's the feet and the hips slightly open and the shoulders and the club face square down to where you want to aim. Now with the rest of the setup, what I like to see is a little bit of weight on the front foot, just about 60%, and then the hands just ahead of the ball. And what that allows you to do is just strike down and through the ball. You don't want to be hitting very steeply down onto the ball, but you do want to be getting that slightly descending blow just to get the maximum amount of backspin. Now the drill you can use, like I say, it's dead easy. You can do this on a mat and you can line up as many balls as you want, but I'm just going to use 3 like this. Now you can see they're lined up in a straight line, but you'll also notice that they're only a very short distance away from each other. So you can see the toe end of my club is very, very close to the second ball along the line. Now this is dead easy because all you need to do, like I said, you can set up as many of these as you want, but you can just get in your general setup position, your feet and your hips slightly open. I'm only hitting a little wedge here. Shoulder square to the target line. I'm going to take the club away nice and square, but I'm really going to attempt to miss that second ball and just hit the first one. Because what you'll generally see, if you're hitting a heel contact, the club goes this way. It goes out towards the outside, and in this drill, out towards the second ball. So if you can swing and just avoid the next ball in the line, your path will, generally speaking, be in a much better place. Now, without actually seeing your swing, there could be things going on in there that aren't quite right. You could be coming too much from the inside, hitting the heel. You could be coming too steep on the outside, hitting the heel that way. So there are lots of different ways you could have a heel contact. However, this drill generally should improve things. So you're getting set up, feet and the hips slightly open to your target line, shoulders nice and square with the club face, and you're swinging back, little half swing, just clipping it away, just moving the club more on that inside path. And then all you need to do is just move along the target, move along the line of balls, back, inside and through. That was a nice one. And then lastly, same again, back and through. Now for the last one, I always leave a ball not on the outside because you want to be grooving the actual feeling. Now I say use 3 balls, use 30 balls for all I care if you've got the space, but just work along that line. Now it's exactly the same. If you're struggling with a toe strike, you can just flip this around and go from the end one inwards, and that should help you groove a better path that way. Another way you could do it is just stick 2 tees either side of the golf ball. So you could hit 2 shots where you could hit shots like this, with 2 tees either side of the golf ball, just aiming for the middle ball and then clipping that away. That's called a gate drill. You can use that on a grass driving range, but I find this is generally easy because it's less fiddly. But anyway, guys, give that one a go if you are struggling with your strike, and hopefully you should see a much more consistent path and hopefully some much more consistent wedge shots. But like I said, give that a go. Please feel free to share the video, like the video, comment below. I love to hear feedback and I love to hear what you want me to work on next. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well. It's great to hear back from you, and I will see you down here next time, hopefully in the same glorious weather. All right, guys, cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.